Greetings. I'm Nisar Kakar, and today we will be discussing the phrases and its type in English grammar, its importance in the grammar and syntax. So, this will be a comprehensive guide for you, either in intermediate or in advanced level. So, we will discuss the phrase and its types, what basically called a phrase, and what particular types it has in English grammar, or what's its core role in the grammar and syntax. And we will be discussing the examples from my native language Pashto, since a lot of my peers have discussed their native language and its example in the different categories or the different topics, the terms of the grammar and syntax. So we will be discussing each of them one by one along with the native and the English examples. So discussing the types of the phrases in English grammar, we will focus on the paragraph that understanding phrases is essential for mastering your English grammar. Like we know that whenever you want to make a proper sentence, you need some of the particular arrangements for it. And phrases are the groups of the words that function together, enhancing sentence structure and clarity. And this presentation will explore the various types of the phrases, like we talked about the noun, verb, prepositional, adjective, and the adverb phrases. Now, as discussed in the previous presentations of the candidates, there are clauses in the English grammar. The English grammar has the same the types or the elements for the clauses, and particularly same for the phrases. So we will be discussing and grasping these concepts so that it can improve your writing and communication skills significantly. First, we will focus on the definition of the phrase. What basically called a phrase? You might be having an idea about a clause that a clause stands independently and it can give you a complete sentence and give you a meaning, full meaning structure. But praise is a bit different from it. Like a praise is a group of words that function as a single unit in a sentence, lacking both a subject and a verb. It doesn't have both of the components like the subject and a verb. And its role in the sentence structure is that phrases enhance the sentence clarity and complexity, allowing for more nuanced expression and improved communication in both English and Pashto language. Now, there might be difference in the SOV and the SVO of the both Pashto and the English. Like we talk about its example in English, so it includes like in the morning with great care. Now, if you see, so these examples are illustrating and giving a contribution to the sentence meaning and structure, but it lacks a particular verb and a subject at a time, or it doesn't have both of the components on the same place. Now we are coming forward to the types of the phrases. Like we will discuss the first type of the noun phrase and its examples either in Pashto and in the language of the English. Now noun phrase is a centers phrase in its types, like it revolves a noun on a pronoun, providing clarity and detail in the sentences. It can include the modifiers like the adjectives and the determinants. Like it's explaining that it circulates around a pronoun and it gives you a clear clarity and a detail in the sentence, that it does include sometimes the modifiers like the adjectives and the determiners. Examples from the English language, like the big red apple, my best friend from the school. Now, these phrases enhance sentence meaning by specifying subjects. Now, if we talk about the Pashto translation, so for the first example, like the big red apple, so we can say like loya sramana, ya lui surmana. Now, it depends upon the dialects of the different communities or the living regions, people. Like for the word big, we have used the word lui in Pashto. For the red, we have used the word sra, and for the apple, we use the word mana. Now, some of them in different areas use the word seb in Pashto for the word apple. Similarly, for the second example, we can say like "Zmalo shovense zaha gore malgarina." Now, for the word the best friend, we use the word "Gore malgari" in Pashto. So different sentences can be made and translated into the same Pashto language. Now, understanding the verb phrases. Simply, its definition is like a verb phrase consists of the main verb and one or more helping verbs, indicating actions or states in a sentence. Now, it does make you specify about its structure, like a main verb containing or more helping verbs, indicating actions in a state or in a sentence. Now, examples from the English language like is playing football, has finished work. Now, it's showcasing how verb phrases convey ongoing actions. In Pashto, we can say, or we can translate the above example or its meaning in Pashto language like football kiji, ya football lubi kiji, ya football lubiji, car pashpir kiji. Now, these all examples give you the same structure and function conveying the ongoing actions. When we talk about the prepositional phrases, so you all might be having an idea about a preposition that what it basically shows. So prepositional phrase begins with a preposition and provide context, indicating location, time, and or direction in a sentence, enhancing clarity and detail. Gives you information about the context, about the indicating location, time, or the direction in a sentences. From the examples of English, we can say like on the table, near the beautiful garden. Now these illustrates the examples or the structure from the phrases function in a sentence. From the Pashto language, we can say like in the morning, so pasahar ki, ya la saharza, purmez, ya purmez mandi. Now for the table, we use the word mez in Pashto, uh, like near the beautiful garden. So in Pashto, we can say like the shkuli bakhta nijde. Now, the word for the beautiful, we have the word in Pashto, shkuli. For the garden, we have the word bagh. And for the near, so we have the word in Pashto, the nijde. Coming back to the adjective phrase in its overview, so its definition and purpose like an adjective phrase describes a noun providing additional detail and enhancing clarity in writing. It enriches the sentence by adding descriptive elements. It's the beauty of the adjective that it brings such prettiness and the you can say the marvelity in the praise or either in the clause or in the other English grammar terms. Now it gives you the detailed information and additional information, enhancing clarity in writing of the sentences. From the examples in English language, we can include like very tired after the match and extremely happy with the result. Now these phrases add depth to the nouns that they modified. In Pashto translation, for the word very tired after the match, we can use the words der study, the lubi rapas. For extremely happy, we have the words der zyad khushala or der khushala. Now, these phrases similarly enhance the descriptive quality of the language. And exploring the adverbial phrases or the adverb phrases, we know about the adverb like it gives information or adds meaning into the verbs, adjectives, or another adverbs. It gives or provide a clarity on how actions are performed, enhancing structure of the sentence and its meaning and depth. From examples in the Pashto or in the language of the English, we have like quite slowly and with great care. Now it illustrates adverb phrases in rich description of the action and qualities, like fastly, beautifully. These all are the examples of the adverb and its phrases. From the Pashto translation, we have for the word quite slowly, like we can say der soka, ya der vro. For the word quite, we have der, and slowly we have the word vro or soka. Now, for the word with great care, we can use the words, the term or the transition for the Pashto language is like lui pamlarni sara, ya padera pamlarana sara. Pamlarana is the word used for the care. Now, for the great, we have the word in Pashto lui. Now, basically, it changes in meaning. Like lui can be used for the word big, but it can also be used for the word great. And for the with, we have the word Sara. Now, these all examples give you the same information, like it can be different in the SVO form and the SOV form, but it does provide you the same information like in the English language. Now, integrating phrases in sentence structure through this You see the illustration or the graph. First, we have to focus on the start point. Identify the praise. Identifying the praise, look for it that are the praises correct. Revise the praises. If yes, so then give a revision to the praises. If the praises are not correct, so then finalize the sentence and then bring back to the end point. So this is a step by step. We can do the pictography that gives you an element on how to move forward with the phrases and its structure and its complete meaning. Coming to the last and the conclusion of the phrase and its types. So, to give information you about the grammar skills, phrases significantly enhance grammar skills, allowing you more for more complex sentence structures and improve communication in both written and the spoken English. It improves your writing clarity. Mastering phrases leads to the clear and the more effective writing, ensuring that ideas are conveyed accurately and engagingly to the audience. It gives you more encouraging idea to the practical applications. Like in daily lifetime, we use examples in both the Pashto and the English language. It deepens the understanding and the retention of the grammatical concepts, fostering the bilingual proficiency in both of the English and the native languages, either the Saraiki, Sindhi, Punjabi, Gilgiti, and the Pashto. So thank you for your time and attention to the all of the topic that we discussed in this YouTube video. I hope you got your meaning and its understanding about the praise, its definition, its types, and its alignment with the Pashto language and its core meaning that it, without having a proper both subject and verb, it can not stand alone, but it can give you enhancement and deep structure meaning in these sentences. Thank you.